and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is the show where we talk about everything pop culture random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and I'm joined by
Colby Chapman,
Landon Browning,
and David Parker.
Welcome, guys. It's November 16th, 2020.
We're almost there. We're at the finish
so
line.
close.
The light is at the end of the tunnel. Should we go into it, though?
It's a strobe. It's a strobe light.
It's the end of the simulation. They only wrote the code to go to the. We're at the end of the game.
The Mayans miscalculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, their calendar.
Like,
they didn't
oops,
count
it's
the leap years.
2021.
Yeah. What could happen in the last month that could just top everything that's happened before? Aliens?
I don't
Aliens?
know.
Civil War.
Aliens popping out of volcanoes that split the Earth in two.
Oh, Yellowstone explodes, but it's just a bunch of aliens flying out of it.
I mean, some some big war probably. Imagine if Poland and Russia went at it again.
Oh, geez, I wonder who wins. I don't think that'd be a big war, Dave.
I think that'd be a day.
That's a low stakes war.
One day.
Or the craziest thing would be Landon going to see Tenet in the next state.
December 31st.
I didn't think anything crazy like this could happen.
It's possible.
2020 just got crazier.
I saw Tenet tonight, actually, right before this podcast.
Explain it to us.
Explain. Well, as Will said, it's about time.
Did you like the film?
Yeah, I did. It was really confusing, but part way through the movie, I slowly started to understand what was going on, and then by the end of the movie, I kind of didn't have that understanding anymore.
Oh, it's like when you have what you think you're smart. At one point, you're like, "Oh yeah, I got it figured," and then you're like, "Oh no, I'm just dumb."
Yeah, I mean, I won't spoil much. The movie though is very there's not much time to breathe. Kind of from the very beginning, it just jumps you in right away to a lot of heavy stuff. There's a lot of dialogue and a lot of action throughout the whole movie, and there's not a lot of time to sit and
digest what just happened.
Digest what's happening, because you kind of go to the next thing and you're kind of confused. The first, I would say, the good first hour of the movie, you're really lost, or at least I was really lost. But it's really interesting, and there's a couple points where some things start to click. I mean, there's one thing right halfway through the movie that's kind of oh, and then you're oh, I can kind of see where this is going now. So, but yeah, it was really interesting.
If I don't get it, I can still say when I after I've seen it, be well, yeah, about halfway through this thing, it kind of clicked for me too. So I get what happened. So.
But I mean, the cast was really good. You kind of have characters that keep popping in and out throughout the movie and everything, but you basically just follow the main guy for the most part. It was good movie though. I'm glad I finally got to see it, because the Michigan's going to go into sort of a quasi shutdown again. So our theaters close tomorrow. So that's probably for good. They're probably done for good. Theaters are gone. You said that last time too, and they came back. They came back harder than they've ever
for a week.
Come back.
They were so. The sad part is they probably didn't even the amount of money that they had to put into to cleaning it and getting everything ready to start back up again. They probably weren't able to recoup that money with the few days that they were open.
Yeah, I mean, I almost Bree got popcorn and a soda, and I really felt like I was doing my duty to help keep the theater alive. So I was if we just buy tickets,
that's kind of scummy.
There's no way the theater is going. But they only make money from the food. But I mean, the people in our sorry, the people in our theater, there was 4 or 5 other people in there. I mean, it wasn't a lot of people.
That's an ideal theater space right there.
I mean, it was nice. I mean, I don't like packed theaters.
Yeah.
And it was the one that has the reclining seats and the really big food trays and everything. It was very clean too. Very clean theater, so I enjoyed that.
Very clean.
Yeah, I'm a clean.
Nice.
So
it was open today too. I think the ones in Spokane actually aren't even open on.
I think they're just weekends.
It was yesterday was the press conference that our governor gave about closing things down, but the effect doesn't go in until Wednesday at midnight. So
go out and party as hard as you can. Go out to as many restaurants.
Well, actually, it was funny because when we walked to it's a theater downtown that we just walked to, and I was wondering if there were going to be more people out since the restaurants are still open dine in tonight, but I barely saw anyone out, so I think people are already like preparing for it. And I almost was maybe going to expect that the theaters would be at the capacity they would be at, but there was no one at the theater. I mean, it was really, really dead.
Cowards. Wouldn't go to the theater.
Our theaters are shutting down too, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yesterday it was like, since they're only open on the weekends, like yesterday was probably their last day, I would assume.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah, they didn't get a chance to know that they won't be open.
They
the next
found out.
week.
Yeah, they found out yesterday when Inslee, our Lord and Savior, Lord Protector,
Lord Protector J.
he saved us all.
How long is your order in effect for?
A month at
3
least.
weeks, I think.
Oh, only 3 weeks. Oh, you guys.
He said.
So your governor's killing millions of people. Why not?
Well, it's
Millions
3
of
weeks
people
at
die.
least, so like there's always the chance to push it back.
So is it like what's the prerequisite to open back up? It's like, oh, it actually worked a little bit, or is it just to try to like
guessing probably when the spike comes back down? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not a smart person.
Flatten the curve, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been trying. We've been trying to flatten it. Don't we just need a vaccine and then we can all?
Apparently, there's 2 pharmaceutical companies that have vaccines
That are fighting for it.
Yeah. You can
Pfizer
get
and Johnson and Johnson
get
or
the
whatever.
$100 Corona vaccine, or you can get the $25. Which one?
Yeah, the off-brand comes out in 7 years, so if you're able to hold out long enough, you can save $75 or whatever.
Will's like, I'm not gonna get it on launch.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the next model.
And Landon will
speaking of
fail to
that,
get it on launch.
Yeah,
You've been trying to get a
Oh.
PlayStation 5, huh?
Yeah, I tried a bunch. I think a friend of the show, Oliver, tried. Colby tried a little bit, and you tried some too, Mick, right?
Yeah.
Walmart put up. We all missed out on the pre-order, like the initial pre-orders, because they put them up a day early than what they said they were going to do.
Yep.
So we all missed out, which that was cool. Really,
Super.
definitely was really happy about that. And then Walmart was like, "Oh well, we're gonna have 4 batches of day one, like units you can get online and have shipped to your house." They did it at like 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. And I'm like, you know what? I can probably get, one of these 1 for $4. Nope. I mean, immediately I tried on I was at work for the first 3, so I did it on my phone, and it would just lock up immediately. Like I'd refresh it at 9 o'clock, add to cart, and then like would hit to try to load the cart,
And it just
and it would
down.
and then like the web, like it would just crash. Like it would just hard crash. And then it was really sad because like it would still show an item in my cart for like 3 hours in between.
Mocking you.
Like I had to keep hitting the cards like, we can't access your cart. We can't access your cart. And then the last try,
That's like the equivalent of like in the store grabbing a PS4 or PS5, putting it in your cart, going up to the checkout, and then someone just steals it.
yeah,
Like as soon as you
yeah,
just when they're gonna beep it,
Yeah.
someone steals it from you.
pushing the wheels on your cart pop off and you crash and tumbles out.
Yeah.
Some 12-year-old brat has their parents'
It's like a
credit card,
scene
picks
from
it up.
Jingle All the Way. Everyone's stealing it from you.
I haven't seen that film.
Turbo bad.
Oh. So you got
Ta Turbo Man.
the very last time I thought
It's a
I
good
was gonna
Christmas movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to check
Isn't
it
it a
out.
Thanksgiving
It's
movie?
season.
Oh no, it
it's-
takes.
What?
Jingle All the Way is the
Are
Thanksgiving.
you stupid?
I'm not a betting man.
Do you know that the plot of the movie is?
Yeah,
to
you know
get
the
a
song.
Christmas gift?
The line from that Thanksgiving song, "Jingle All the Way." It's the sound the cranberry
Really,
sauce.
I
makes
lost
when
like
you,
a massive amount of respect for you.
when you slop it out
Landon
of
hasn't
the
even
can.
I
seen the
haven't
movie,
seen it,
and he
but, like,
knows it's a
If
Christmas
someone's
movie.
like trivia time, like we're at trivia, and they're like, "Jingle All the Way" is what kind of holiday movie? Dave's like, I know it's Thanksgiving. We have to go Thanksgiving.
Everyone knows Landon is the trivia king.
Oh, I am the trivia king every time.
You guys think Jesse, friend of the show, Jesse thinks that it's a Christmas movie? Or is he gonna die on some stupid hill like he did with Die Hard?
Have we talked about
That on the show? I think we may have.
Well, I mean,
don't
people know about the Die Hard thing, but it's like the argument that some people say it's not a Christmas movie, and
when
that,
it is.
it? Definitely is.
It is just so the Hotkey stance is officially that
Yes.
it's the Christmas movie.
That's a good Christmas movie.
Top 5?
Sure.
Top 5 Christmas movie.
Why not?
Right
I mean,
behind Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
And Annabelle's Wish.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Elf is pretty good.
Alpha's funny. I think It's a Wonderful Life is still my favorite.
That's good. I like that movie.
I get choked up every time I watch it.
Dude, it's
Maybe I'm like a chump, but
freaking sad.
I get
no, it's
like
sad.
like when he's like running around like shaking his wife. He's like, it's me. He's like, Mary. Yeah.
I remember who I am. She's like getting freaked out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm spoiling Wonderful Life. But
Yeah. It's only been out for
since 30.
almost 100. It's coming up on 100 years.
It came out in 47, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great film.
It is. Would you consider Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or Christmas
I've
movie?
never seen that movie.
You know, I actually had this conversation with a friend of the show, Jordan, the other day. My firm take is that it's a Halloween movie.
I would lean more towards Christmas because it's about Halloween Town adopting Christmas and embracing it and trying to make it their own. And
Yeah,
it's,
but it's scary.
Christmas
hey, there's
movies
some
are
scary scenes in Christmas movies. I mean, you know, like in the It's a Wonderful Life, like when he's running around in Potterville and he's like seeing all the like what the town would have been like and how horrible it is, like all the gambling and and everything like that, and he's running around and he's like just, you know, I mean that's scary when you're a little kid watching that. Being like, Mom, what's a hooker?
And Die Hard when he steps on the glass and blood's everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky.
He's like, yippee-ki-yay.
Ow.
I would consider Night Before Christmas either way. Watch it on both.
You would consider it either way. You sound like you were going to make a definitive answer, and then
Yeah, I know.
and then you sat right on that fence.
I haven't
That's
seen
a
it.
definitive answer.
I haven't seen it, so I can't judge. But like, I feel like you could maybe adopt that as a Halloween movie because I don't think there's. Well, I guess all the spooky movies, like scary movies.
Do you mean all horror movies?
Yeah, okay.
People.
I don't know. There's. I feel like.
What about the
horror
movies that are
for
literally
me, I
called
don't just
Halloween?
associate with this time of year. Like,
Say that again.
like horror movies, I don't just associate with Halloween. Like the only ones I associate with Halloween are maybe like the slasher films
Or Halloween.
Yeah, and the Halloween movie, or just like the slasher style. I associate more like the Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare Before.
Yeah, but
That's Halloween.
Nightmare Before Christmas has a song that goes, "This is Halloween. This is Halloween."
I think I was on your side. Is
Okay.
like, I don't know.
Cool, dude. Welcome.
Someone that has no backing on the movie because I haven't seen it. I was always freaked out by it. I think I was told it was evil.
No background checks on this
Who
side.
told
Dave
you?
and I weren't
who told
allowed
you
to
was
watch it.
evil?
Yeah. My mom.
I didn't want to watch it when I was a kid. I thought it was too scary.
Well, Tim Burton movies have a very specific style that if you're not into, you're really not into it.
And they are like disturbing generally. Even if they're not like super over the top grotesque or anything, they typically have a creepy
Yeah, I mean
vibe.
it's still a kids movie, but it's very like it's that creepy kids movie.
Yeah.
That like creepy Disney. I
Yeah.
think we all know.
Yeah, well,
what that means.
my parents didn't like that kind of creepiness either, so yeah, we didn't watch a lot of Tim Burton movies growing up. Yeah, I think the first time I saw
Still
it,
never seen
Nightmare Before
Beetlejuice.
Christmas.
I haven't either.
I haven't either.
Beetlejuice is funny.
I always forget Alec Baldwin is in
Yeah,
it.
he's kind of the straight man in the movie, and then you
Yeah.
have Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I like a lot of Tim Burton movies, though. Some of his more normal movies, though, are really good too. Have you guys seen Big Fish?
No,
No.
one of my good friends, Sean, he suggested that movie, and I haven't been able to watch
That
it.
movie
What's
is
that about?
that
I've
movie's
never even
really,
heard of it.
It's actually like a father son kind of movie.
It's a Ewan McGregor, right?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor's in the movie. I only saw it one time, but it was like a very emotional movie. I thought it was very, with you talking about being a chump, Landon, I think you'd probably cry watching that movie.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
I think, did he do Big Eyes also? Do you know that movie?
Oh, with the character that has huge eyes.
No.
Big eyes.
Let me see.
That sounds familiar.
Yes, that
I
was
have
Tim
not
Burton.
heard that one.
It's Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz, and
Is that
Sequel to Big Fish?
and
is that about the artist?
Yes, she paints these pictures of these people with big eyes. It's another like very normal movie, at least you would consider normal in comparison to all of Tim Burton's other films. Much less fantastical. I actually don't know if there's any type of magic-y stuff in the movie. But that movie also is really good. He just has a lot of good movies. Ed Wood, which I actually
Kristen Ritter's in it, Landon.
And Amy Adams. I'll watch about anything.
I think Mick, I've told you about Ed Wood. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that movie's really fun. It's a black and white movie that Johnny Depp plays the lead. He plays a real director, Ed Wood, from the 50s, who's known for
he's a
horrible movies, like
horrible director.
Yeah, he made Plan 9 from Outer Space, which is generally regarded as one of the worst movies. But that movie's really funny. I think I've talked about that on the show though. So
the more you know.
I did the rainbow sign for everyone, so because
perfect.
It's people.
We don't have enough Patreon supporters to have the video podcast yet, so
next week.
Speaking of Patreon,
or good sound effects.
I think Dave did a great job. I think we all knew what he was
up.
doing.
You know what, Colby? You're coming back next week.
See, that's why I said that.
3 weeks in a row. Dang.
Forget Will.
Yeah, he's gonna be too tired next
Oh
week.
yeah,
Will just got back from the trip, didn't he?
Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mick, you didn't mention where Will was.
Yeah, he left on Saturday and came back
to Florida.
And came back on a Monday.
He's never come
maybe
back.
it was Friday.
On Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. I have no sense of time.
For Florida.
Yeah. During a pandemic, how irresponsible.
Gosh dang it.
What did he go there for?
Funsies.
I think vacation.
Yeah, there was like some
softball tournament,
some
like a family
bar and
softball-
grill.
softball.
He mentioned. I don't know if that's why he went, but he seemed really
So it wasn't
excited
just
about
him?
it.
No, I think his
Some
parents
girl he
went.
met on Craigslist misconnections.
Oh.
I think it was him, his mom, dad, and some cousins or something. He'll probably be back next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
No.
We'll bench Colby.
I don't know. Colby got me a McFlurry. Will's never gotten me a McFlurry.
That is a good point.
Maybe we'll bench Landon. We'll be like, sorry,
Whoa.
Landon, we're recording. We need your
my apartment.
we need your apartment. So
Stay in your room.
you can leave for an hour or two, please. Every
It's
week.
almost done in there.
Shut up. Grab Colby another McFlurry.
What's this thing?
The tab or the hole in the spoon
This thing.
on the McFlurry spoon.
Yeah.
For the listeners, can you explain what you're pointing to?
So the McFlurry spoons, it's like McDonald's signature thing. You know how they look like straws? Everybody's tried to drink a
I've never
McFlurry
tried
at one
that.
point.
I've never tried that.
I tried.
Also, you call them McDonald's signature thing. Is that true? Because I've never thought of the McFlurry spoons as McDonald's.
I think he's talking about the
thing.
McFlurry.
Have
gotta
you
think.
ever seen a McFlurry spoon outside of McDonald's?
Oh
No.
I haven't, but
signature to me.
do you know what signature thing means?
I was referring to the actual
Is it like that because that's what it stirs the thing?
Yeah, so it
it's on the
clips, like there's a little metal rod that comes down, and there's a clip on the edge of the spoon, and it clips on, and then that's how you mix up that McFlurry.
This is my favorite thing we've ever
The
done.
more you know.
I've always wondered,
Colby, you're on the
Sorry,
next
it's
week
just
too.
haunted
You
me.
know what? 2 weeks.
I could
Colby's-
tell it clipped
Colby's
onto
banking
something.
those
Just,
weeks.
Pencil me in.
never knew. Never knew.
Dude, I'm full of information.
Man. Crazy. It's an Oreo McFlurry, too. It's my favorite.
I asked if Mick wanted a McFlurry, and he said, yeah, thanks, and didn't tell me what flavor.
I think I said sure.
Well, if we know anything
Thanks, dude.
about Michael, is he's really good to respanding to questions that we ask him via
He
text
did respond
or
very
Discord
quickly.
or
I will say, when
Messenger.
there's a free McFlurry on the line, I'll be there.
He did respond very quickly.
I'll be there in a flash.
So I had to make a quick audible. I got him the Oreo. It's a classic. It's a fan favorite.
What all
It's a
flavor?
signature.
So they have Oreo. You got M&M. What?
Colby, you're off the
The
podcast.
signature.
No.
What other flavors did they have?
Reese's.
Oh, dude. Oh. Colby asked me if I wanted one, and I said no. I really regret.
I was uncomfortable with that eye roll you did.
Oh.
Also, this time of year, they might have a Snickerdoodle.
Mm,
I don't like
I'm not
Snickerdoodles,
a
but
big Snickerdoodle fan.
I love
be honest.
Snickerdoodles.
If I'm going to have a cookie, it's got to be other than that.
It's got to be not a
Snickerdoodles
Snickerdoodle.
are crunchy, aren't they? The crunchy cookie,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I like soft.
If you
The
want it to
flavor.
be.
I've never had a non-crunchy Snickerdoodle. All the Snickerdoodles I've ever had are crunchy.
Pour some milk on it.
Oh. Huh. Never thought about that.
It seems like you don't think about a lot of things regarding milk,
Milk,
like the fact that cartons last longer than plastic.
it didn't make sense to me. Yeah, you responded to my you in our Discord. You said because the gallons the sun gets to it. I couldn't tell if you were screwing with me.
Not the sun necessarily, but it just blocks the light that can penetrate a plastic container.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. I thought you were screwing with me when you said
No.
that. I was like, dude, he's just trying to
No.
That's crazy. I'll never buy a gallon of milk again.
Dude,
it's gonna be half gallons for the rest of my life.
This day and age, Landon, you can literally look up anything. It's at your fingertips.
Dude, I've tried googling why does milk in a carton last longer. I couldn't get a definitive answer. I tried. I made some calls.
Googling it kind of is an art form if you want to find out the information you're looking for. You kind of have to know what to type, and
that is true.
The key
Dave's calling you stupid.
is you have to pretend that you are the dumbest person on the planet when you want to ask Google something.
But I am.
You have to shorten it. You can't.
You have
have
to
an
shorten it.
elaborated sentence.
Yeah, and you have to ask really in a really dumb way because, and I tell you this because there are real dumb people that ask questions like that then smart people or at least slightly more informed people have answers to. And so it's really easy to find people who are asking the same kind of questions as you. If you just ask the question like you would ask a friend in conversation, you're not going to find the answer easily because...
When you typed what R, did you spell R just as an R?
All right,
Because that would have helped.
Well, it's the dumbest way to search for it.
Type in why gallon milk go bad.
Yeah. Milk. Yeah, gallon milk
Why-
go bad. Why?
Carton better.
Something like that. I'm serious.
Milk, gallon milk go bad.
Fast. What are the results?
I'm not seeing anything that tells me why it lasts longer in a carton. I'm just gonna take mixed words gospel.
I mean, you also spent 4 seconds looking for it. I mean, but of course that's
If you
not
could
good
find me a
podcast
you know what?
talk. So
Yeah, it's
I don't know if Landon actually Googled
thanks
it.
for
He's
thinking.
looking-
Thanks for
He's
thinking
looking
of
at
the
Monday Night
listeners,
Football
Landon.
stats right now.
Oh my goodness.
Bears quarterback Foles carted off with apparent injury.
R.I.P. Gone too
He was
soon.
my favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do they
Man.
start now? Mitch is gone. The
I don't
disc.
know. Some dummy probably.
No, he's not dumb.
So I beat Ghost Tsushima.
You like it?
Yeah, I really
dope
liked
game,
it.
right?
It is very dope. The dopest game I've
You
played.
like the ending?
Yeah.
The final, no spoilers, but
Wait, is it really the dopest game you've played?
Yes. That's why I said it.
Dang.
I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to playing.
I was kind of assuming that the end was gonna kind of go that way.
yeah, it was awesome.
I'm curious. I'll ask you later what happened with you.
Can I
Yeah.
guess how the game ends?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're a samurai warrior or whatever, and you give that final
Nailed it.
slash, and then you beat the boss or whatever, and then the camera turns around and you see the director sitting in the director's seat, and it's Akira Kurosawa or whatever, and he stands up and he's like, "Yeah, good job. We finished making this epic samurai movie that definitely was."
I'm gonna stop you now. You're
Video
wrong.
game.
That was really funny. Wow.
I
You're
thought
wrong.
that was
Is
cool,
that-
Dave.
Is that how? 3 weeks, Colby.
No, I'm excited to play that game.
You got to finish The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I know.
How far are you?
Decently far, I'd like to think.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Landon doesn't look so.
That's a long game.
Yeah, it's a long game.
I think I'm.
And there's a lot of points where you're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? No.
Yeah,
But wait, there's more.
I think I'm 11 hours in. Don't laugh.
Like a quarter
Yeah,
of the
dude,
way.
you're not even close.
Wait, really?
You gotta
Well, even
made-
after you
I
beat it, you
made
have
it to
play through the
Seattle
whole thing.
day 2.
Dude, are you even to Arizona yet? Like Phoenix day 1?
Did you build a spaceship yet?
Yeah.
Stop.
Did you go to the moon?
Stop.
Have you followed Abby to space?
Oh gosh.
Did you play as the spaceship?
No, that's that. I plan on that being my second playthrough.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, there's like 8 different endings. So,
Yeah.
did you get all the trading cards yet?
No.
Oh, well, that's gonna be an extra playthrough. when you duel Abby with your trading cards, like, if you don't have a good deck, like, you're screwed.
Is
Like a game of
the
Magic.
is the so to go back to Ghosts of Tsushima?
Why?
No reason. Do you guys want to talk about the ending at all? I mean, is it like spoiler-ish or?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I plan
Yeah.
on playing the game, Dave.
I would say it's not worth. I mean, it's you can't really talk about it without being spoiler-ish.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's worse, like you guys not talking about it, or for a year, or you talking about it right now and then spoiling it?
I plan on buying it for Black Friday. So.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you not planning on playing it?
No.
Um,
I'll see myself
just
out.
not anytime soon.
Why not?
How come?
I don't know. I have other games I'm playing right now.
Name one.
What are you playing?
I'm playing
If you say
Prey.
Divinity.
Oh,
Are you playing
I am
Prey?
playing Divinity Original Sin too, but I'm playing Prey. I'm playing what else am I playing? That Shadow of War game.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings one. That
Is that the second one?
yeah, it's the second one. It
Yeah.
actually just came out on PlayStation Plus, but I'm playing it on PS4. Or I'm playing it on PC. I'm playing a lot of games. Okay, you know I started the Warcraft 3 campaign last night because I haven't played that in a while.
Okay, hey Mick, you started your new job, right?
so I started
How's
a new
that?
job. It's good.
How is it? How's like what's a day in the life?
Day in the life is constant moving on my feet for 10 hours.
Yeah.
The first week was hard because my previous job I was sitting.
You were moving.
I was
very
moving
little.
very little. So the first week, like at the end of my 10-hour shift, like my feet were so sore.
Oh, I
like
bet.
the arches of my feet, like I could like barely move. Like it was embarrassing trying to walk out of the building into the parking lot because I looked like
Was it like a waddle?
really old
Yeah.
man. So yeah, I just finished my second week, and it got a lot better. So
Yeah,
Good.
getting used to it.
yeah,
You have a new schedule too. You're just
I do. Yeah, so I'm working nights, which at first I was a little iffy about, but it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
And I'm working 4/10s, so I get 3 days off, which is
Heck
pretty
yeah.
cool.
How is
You spend
like,
all
so
of that
you're-
sleeping.
Well, during the day, yeah.
So are you so your shift starts at like 6:30 at night?
Yeah. Oh, it just changed to 6:15, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, basically, and it goes till like 5 in the morning.
So do you go home and sleep right away, or do you like go home and like treat the morning like your evening?
I pretty much just go home and sleep right away.
Oh, okay.
I'm so tired anyway from work that
Yeah.
it's pretty easy.
So are you packing stuff? Are you moving box? Like what's the like area of the?
You're
Right now,
shining Jeff's shoes.
right now I'm packing. It's kind of the first thing they start you out with, but there's like a ton of different stuff that you could end up doing. And
Oh, okay.
I was talking to one of the managers there that was helping us train and stuff, that he had been there for 5 months, almost since the building had been open. And he said that he got like 3 promotions, and like it's really a
risen
good
through the
place to work and move up in
Nice.
the system. So
good.
yeah,
Trust the system.
that's right. But I've enjoyed the work actually quite a bit. It's fun. So
Nice. Good coworkers so far.
yeah, well, you're never really with the same people.
Okay.
You're kind of just with random people, whoever. I mean, there's a ton of people that do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you're not in the same place the whole time. But the couple people I have met are pretty cool. So
You see any PS5s flying through?
dude, I saw. So I can't really talk about. I'm kind of scared to talk about like the stuff because I'm sure there's some
Oh,
legal thing where I'm not really supposed to talk about what
Yeah.
we're seeing. But
the body.
I will say that there was definitely some stuff that
Some
I've
cool stuff.
wanted for. When did it come out?
Isn't that like a perk? Like once a month you get to just take something.
Take a pick. I want that.
Did you get any kind of like discount or anything? Or
I think there is some type of Amazon discount. I haven't really looked into it that much, but yeah, I think there's something.
That'd be nice because it's a discount off.
It's Amazon I work for, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not.
Yeah. Dave, he works for the richest man in the world. How big is the warehouse? Like,
Dude,
it looks
it's
massive
the
from
biggest
the outside.
building.
Like,
It's the biggest building I've been in.
is it a
and-
high ceilings? Like,
I've only been on the first floor. There's like
Oh, wait,
5 or
there's
6
floors?
floors. Yeah.
Is that how you work your way up? Like once you like get promoted, you
Gotta be on the top floor.
You never go back to the first floor.
But as soon as you get to the roof out in the open, then that's
the
a bad
final.
sign.
That's the final stage.
Well,
But,
you just get promoted and go to a different, like a warehouse in a bigger city, right? You're like, that's how you get to Seattle.
I don't want to go to Seattle.
Floor 1, Seattle.
Off the roof, like,
Yeah, you got to hold on the whole way.
the roof's battle royale.
You know, I just played a game that was all about climbing a tower, Deadly Tower of Monsters.
That game sucks.
Did you play it?
I played a little bit of it.
I was really surprised with how cool that game was.
Did you get the platinum?
What game are you talking
I
about?
did get the platinum, yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, now we know why you played it.
No, no, it's
We know why you played
so,
it.
okay.
game
So
is this?
the game is called Deadly Tower of Monsters. It was one of those PS Plus games that was free like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was just
Dave
going
looked it up,
through.
saw easy platinum.
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
didn't. I was going through games.
You're one of those gamers,
You
huh?
whore.
I was going through my library because I wanted to download some games. So I picked 3 games, and that was one of the 3 I downloaded.
All 3 of them probably had easy platinum. So you're like, which one do I do first?
Just arcade games. Like, oh, this is really.
Looks it
No,
up.
one of the
Easy
games. One of the
platinum
games
PS
was
Plus games on
Bloodborne.
Google, like,
One of the games was Bloodborne. Landon, I was not downloading easy platinum games, but so I started playing this game and I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was a tower defense game at first, but it's
Sure
this.
you did.
It's this.
You had to have
it's
seen the
this
trophy
game.
list before you played it, so you had to know what kind of game it was.
It's this game where you're you play these 3 characters that you're in basically like a B movie from the 50s or 60s, and from the beginning you're hearing commentary of a director. The game is that it's this director doing a film commentary on his movie he made decades ago, and so he's commenting on the things you're doing, and you're playing three people, like you're like Dick Starspeeder or something. You're a robot or
Timestamp that for
some
editing.
scarlet some scarlet lady. Anyway, you're climbing this tower to get to the top and beat the game. And the whole game is and the whole game is narrated by this fake director, and he comments on everything. But the game was really funny. I wasn't expecting that, and the whole aesthetic of the game is B movies from the 50s and 60s.
Jerry Seinfeld.
So when you first land, you're fighting these dinosaurs that are like they look like stop animation dinosaurs from the movies, and he comments on that, and they like work at a different frame rate than some of the other monsters. You see apes, kind of like from the Planet of the Apes movies, essentially, that are kind of your allies for part of it. But as you get farther up the tower, you see different kind of sections of B movies. You have like kind of alien B movies. You have kind of like kind of fantasy weird stuff. There's like crazy scientists and things like that.
And then you fight Jeff Bezos at the top of the tower.
But it's the
Makes
tower
him shining his shoes. He's the second boss.
the tower is huge, and you can jump down the tower as you go up and teleport back up. But it's like the biggest kind of vertical game I've ever experienced. I didn't expect that at all. And you can jump from the top all the way down to the bottom of the tower, and it's you almost feel like you go into space. You basically do go into space, climbing up this entirety of the tower.
Now, how long did it take you to platinum the game?
It was like 10 hours, I think.
Okay, all right, that's it. That's all we needed to know. That's all we needed to know.
I was not expecting to
I
enjoy
will
the
be downloading the game.
I was not expecting though
What's the name of the game again?
to enjoy the game as much as I did, and it was way funnier than I was expecting. The story I thought was actually pretty good and pretty solid. The game also was short enough that like when I finished the game, I wished the game was longer. And there are not a lot of games I play that like I'm like that I usually I beat a game like finally I beat the game, it's over, I can play something else.
Finally got this platinum trophy.
But this
So
game,
long.
when I finished it, I was like, man, I wish there were more levels to this tower.
I wish there's a sequel. That was easy.
I actually think all of you guys should try the game and
Okay.
kind of experience it. I know Landon will, because
Trophy.
he's giving me a bad time about the platinum, but now that he knows that you can get it
Landon's
in 10
also
hours,
a trophy whore.
yeah, I would say more so than I am. Like if we take the
What?
amount of time
No.
we started gaming to right now, like the percentage of trophies he gets in time, like he's more
I'm
trophies per minute than I
outpacing
am.
you. I'm gay.
Yeah. But if you
I don't care about trophies.
if you
wish.
like
I wish I could be you.
if you kind of like schlocky
Nice.
old
Wish I could be
movies, and you like top-down shooters, I think you would like this game, and I was really surprised how much I enjoyed it. And it's a game.
Didn't like top-down shooters.
I like some of them. I don't like the ones that are in space, like Ikagura. What are the Ikagura?
What do you call me?
What did you say?
Like the really hard twin stick shooters, like those. I don't like those kind of games.
But you didn't like. Oh, you don't like twin stick?
Not really. But
okay.
But this is a game I will go back to and replay again at some point. Because I enjoyed it that much, even though I already got the platinum lane. I know that's hard to comprehend that I would go back to a game that I got the platinum on.
Why would you?
But I just spent one day playing it. I didn't expect to spend my Saturday playing this game.
Wait, you played it for 10 hours straight?
No. It was throughout the whole day. I started in the morning and then
But you played for 10 hours one day
out of like a 14-hour period, let's say.
I definitely didn't spend like 10 hours playing BioShock Infinite like the other weekend.
I mean, I stayed up late to beat it because like I stayed up late to get the platinum. So
you wanted to get all the trophies in one day.
I just wanted to get it. I wanted to get it out of the way because it does feel good to uninstall
Is there
the
missable
game.
trophies?
No.
No, there isn't? Oh.
Go back.
Oh, yeah. I'll be playing it tonight.
So wait, you said you started it though. Did you not like it, or you just heard bad things about it?
I was playing it. It was like when it was first PS Plus game. I think Ben and I were playing it together.
Ben,
I don't know if it's multiplayer, but
Ben actually, he has the platinum for that game too. It's like one of his few platinums he has. Ben, who has been on the show before, yeah. And he actually messaged me the other day when I was playing it. He messaged me out of the blue. He's like, "Enjoy this game. It's a game I liked." And so I messaged him back. We talked a little bit about the game, and he said that he thinks he doesn't really remember playing the game that much, but he said he remembered liking enough that he tried to get that he got the platinum for it.
yeah.
Cool.
He's always watching.
Watching what I'm playing.
Yeah.
He's just watching over us.
Fun game.
That's cool, Dave.
Highly
I'll check it out.
recommend. I know you will, Landon, because of the platinum, and actually because we're in kind of a little competition. Like I didn't want to talk about the game that much. I didn't want to talk about the game that much because I didn't want you to know like how easy it is to get the platinum. But I enjoy the game enough, and I think of you as a close enough friend that I'm willing to forego getting that good edge I have from the 7 gold trophies that are in that game that are fairly easy.
Wait, there's 7 golds?
I think there's 7 gold. There's 7 gold trophies in that game.
Oh, dang.
I liked it enough that I want my friends to experience and share that experience of the game. I wish Ben would have told me about the game sooner because
I feel like the trophy thing is
really
more like a one-sided rivalry. Like I feel like you're just like making it a rivalry. When
Dave
all I care about are my trophies. I don't really care as much about yours. Like, but I have noticed that like you've been systematically going through and trying to platinum all the games that I have platinumed. I feel like
we share a lot of platinums. I was looking at that the other day. I mean, not that I look at your trophies that often.
It's a copycat league.
But
it's a copycat league. Like. I platinum BioShock. Dave's like, well, I'll just platinum all 3 of them. Like, your move, Landon.
I think most of the games that we share platinums, I think you got them before I did.
Besides Infinite, you got Infinite.
I mean, yeah, but like Fallout 4, the first BioShock, the Star Wars game, all Horizon Zero Dawn. No, I platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn before you did.
Yeah, I think I might try to platinum Death Stranding. Might be my next like hardcore, like because I've got some cheesy platinums, but I've got some pretty legit ones.
Perils of baking.
Stop! No, you're not supposed to know about that.
Landon gives me a hard time about playing Tower, like Deadly Tower of Monsters, and then he has Perils of Baking on there. You know what though?
Like
I mean,
50% platinum.
not to throw Jesse under the bus, but we'll throw Jesse under the bus. He has
My Name is Mayo, or I Am
Mayo.
Or
I Am Mayo twice. He has the platinum for the Vita version and the PlayStation. Is it
that
3
game?
Or PlayStation 4. It's like a 50 or 60% platinum.
Like you can platinum the game in like 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
Is it like a cookie clicker game?
No. Yeah, you
Basically?
just tap the mayo jar. You just tap the mayo jar.
Okay, it's cookie clicker.
That's all you do.
Is it mayo clicker?
Yeah, you just click the mayo jar and it says things. Like
that is such a Jesse game to play, though.
It was the start. It was like I think it was the first game that came out that was made just for the trophies. For like
I was going to say that was made just for Jesse.
No, like it was made for the trophies, the slaves to trophies. It was made for them, but I feel like.
How come you don't have those trophies yet, Landon?
I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever be there. At least the Perils of Baking, that is a cheesy platinum, but it did require like 5 to 6 hours, I think, of playing the game. So I'm not proud of it, but
so who has the most out of you two?
Dave has a higher trophy level. I don't know if you have more platinums than me.
I don't have more platinums, but platinums don't give you
you
actually points.
No, I actually think they do actually.
Gold, silver.
I think the platinums do give you points now. I think they changed it.
They changed
In
it.
the update, I think platinums do give you.
Well, he has more platinum trophies than me, but I have more everything else than him, and I'm a higher level than him. So
But them platinums.
Well, I need to get a Vita real quick, and then I'm gonna get my. I am Mayo, and then I'll get Perils of Baking next time it goes on sale. You had some other
actually
game
kind of a fun
too.
game.
You had some other game that I was like, I think this was a trophy game.
What
But I can't-
game?
I can't remember.
Tell
I'll
me
have
which
to go
one.
through.
Don't say Owlboy, because Owlboy was actually legit platinum.
Maybe it was Owlboy. That one had a really.
Owlboy's legit. Owlboy was like 15, 20 hours, I think. And it's an actual game. It's actually a really good game. Don't hate on Owlboy. It's a great game.
You sound so stupid saying that.
Dude,
Owlboy.
I challenge everybody to play Owlboy here. It's really good.
No,
Stop saying Owlboy.
It's got a really good story, actually.
Is it as great as the story in
Owlboy.
I Am Mayo?
I think it's bullied.
It's a picture of the
I'm
Owlboy.
gonna platinum this Tower Monster game this weekend, or maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll take the day off from work. Platinum it.
On a Tuesday?
Maybe. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of. I'm gonna start buying. I'm gonna play every last Telltale game I haven't played yet.
Oh, that was one of them. I've
got a couple Telltale games.
You have some Telltale games that I don't have, and those are you just play the game to get the
But
platinum.
I don't play those for the platinum really. Typically, I've played those just because I like.
It's fine,
them.
and you can say that, but you still have the platinum.
You have the Tales of Borderlands.
That's the only one. That's the only Telltale one I have.
Dude, it's tough to throw stones in a house made of glass, Dave. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
He said, "Don't throw rocks at the greenhouse, Dave."
What?
Because you need vegetables.
Yeah.
Because trophies only grow in greenhouses.
Trophies don't grow on trees, Dave.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's a poor craftsman that blames his trophies.
Shut up.
Landon, you know what?
How many metaphors are you going to just spill out here?
Landon also doesn't use his metaphors that correctly, and he knows that,
I don't.
and he knows that, and that's part of what makes him the way he is.
So, did you guys watch the new episode of Mandalorian?
Finally.
Heck yeah.
Let's talk
I
about
got the
something
platinum
else.
trophy.
Oh god. No.
I watch TV shows.
No, I didn't actually see the third episode, but if you guys please talk about something else.
Yes, gladly.
I'm willing
Dude,
for that to be spoiled
Female
for me.
chicks, female Mandalorians, pretty cool.
Bo-Katan.
Why did you like that, Landon?
I just thought it was cool that finally Mandalorians have female representation.
You didn't realize that there was one in the first season?
Oh,
Her armor wasn't shapely enough
Landon
for
doesn't
me.
actually care about
cut
calling
it out. Cut it out.
Finally, there's some
Finally, there's
equality.
form fitting.
Oh my
So
god!
this is the way chick wasn't as I don't know, when they flew in all badasses killing things and stuff. I was like, this is pretty cool. They're
I don't know if you guys know, but Bo-Katan is from the Clone Wars animated show.
I think I've seen.
not seen the Clone Wars.
I haven't.
Those are great.
I've
I have
seen
also
some
not
clips.
seen
I've seen some of some fights between I've seen that character.
Mhm.
I haven't
And
seen.
the voice actress is her. Who was in
she on
the-
24? I'm pretty sure she was in one of the last seasons of
Maybe.
24.
I stopped watching 24 after season 7 or something.
Okay, I think she was in the last
24/7.
Because she was in the last season when they had what's that dude's name from? It was in Scooby Doo. The
Shaggy.
No, the
Fred
other guy.
Prinze Jr.?
Yeah, Fred Prinze.
He
Jr.
was in 24?
Yeah, he was in the last season. Yeah, he was an agent, and same with that Bo-Katan chick.
Well, that's funny because he also voiced a character in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's some connection there.
Oh. I think it's cool that they have the voice actor to play the
Yeah,
role.
she just happened to look a lot like the character that she voiced, so they just used her.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of cool things in the episode. The planet they went to, in the trailer, I thought it was going to be Geonosis, and they were going to go to the clone planet, basically, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, sadly.
But weird squid people or the
What's the planet's name? But it had the calamari.
yeah.
Admiral Akbar is on the
Yeah.
planet. That was a good episode, though. They ended it, though, with like a really big tease that I thought they were going to put in the episode, but they teased Ahsoka Tano,
Yeah.
who, if you don't know, she's also in the Clone Wars.
I need to watch that. I
Yeah,
just
I
need
do
to like.
It's good. It's a good show. If you want, you can like cherry pick and kind of watch the like quote unquote essential episodes.
I just watched the
but
whole thing. I think. Like,
I
it's not
think
that
it's-
many episodes, is it? Like it's like 60 something. Like they're all 20 minutes though, right? They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the
7
whole thing.
seasons, I think. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, a lot of connection going on, especially in this second season.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
The frog people reunited.
Yeah.
I feel
Baby Yoda didn't eat any more of the.
I feel like I
unfertilized
thought
eggs.
that was funny, but in all honesty, it's pretty dark humor for the show. Like, I mean,
It's dark, but I don't know.
I thought it was funny.
It's funny.
I mean, I just want someone to look at me the way Baby Yoda looks at those frog eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love the music plays. It's like,
it looks so satisfying though because he like swallowed them whole.
he's
Yeah.
they look pretty. Yeah.
They look appetizing.
Like they look like those like Jello.
Oh, like the boba tea thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had some really
giant
appetizing
yellow
looking
shots
things
or something.
on the show. Like the suka, the egg yolk from like that looks so good. Suka! Like that looks so tasty.
Yep. We've talked about that quite a bit.
I would murder Jawas to get that. Like I'd throw them out of the way and just I just want.
I feel
What
like
if
you
the
don't
only,
have to
what if
murder
the
them to
only
eat
way
it.
though you could eat the inside of the egg is that you had to eat the outside of the egg first?
Oh,
Worth it.
probably.
No. Okay, you had to eat the outside of the egg second.
No.
Worth it.
I feel like I go the other way. Like you eat the outside one day and then you just take a whole day to just recover from it, and then you just gobble it down.
Yeah.
Just slurp it. Suka.
What else about the episode, Dave? Did you like?
I liked that we got the Mon Calamari. What are they?
Yeah.
They were punks.
Is that the name of their actual species too, or is that just the planet?
Yes.
I think it's the species. I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, well, I liked them. I liked the dude, the one that fixed the ship. And when he comes back, he's like
fixed the
1,000
ship.
credits. Like, this is the best you can do. The guy's like, whatever. And then
He's,
he
like,
gets inside and
netting
it's
and stuff, like, holding
netting,
it.
and it's like
Yeah,
literally
that's just the
using
Razor-
wires
the
and stuff,
Razor
just
Crest
holding
has
everything
been
together.
Just beat to crap.
Do you think he's gonna get a new ship?
I hope not. I love the Razor Crest. It's so cool.
It's
but
a cool ship. But
Yeah,
he
like,
he just needs to
fixed.
take it to the right spaceport to get it fixed up so that it's back in.
Yeah, but
Probably
he-
needs
he
more
doesn't
money.
like droids. No.
what if he gets Slave 1?
that would be.
Slave 2,
Ooh.
fix it up,
Slave 3.
rename it.
He gets Slave Leia.
Colby, how dare you say something like that?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, so disrespectful.
Apparently, they renamed her from Slave Leia to like
Oh yeah, of course they did.
Indentured servitude, Leia.
I don't remember what it was, but it's not Slave Leia anymore.
Servant.
I mean, she was never called that in the movie, though, right?
No,
I mean,
Luke wasn't like release Slave Leia.
but I mean, like
Oh,
where
God,
where was she referred to as Slave Leia? Was it in
The
I
fans.
think books and
The fan fiction.
like on the action
Did
figure
Jock-
box where it says
Probably.
Leia and then slave in parentheses or something?
Probably, yeah.
What are they? What's
Dude, I
what?
bet those Lego sets go for so much more now.
What are they during marketing and stuff? What do they actually have for Baby Yoda? Is it Baby Yoda or is it the
It's the
child or the
child.
kid or something
The
like that?
child. Yeah. They actually like are steering away from people calling it Baby Yoda. They're
I mean,
like,
forever it will be called Baby Yoda. I mean, I feel like it's
I hate seeing the like.
I like Toy Yoda better.
Toyota.
It's just my preference.
I hate the people that share the like Yoda, like the Baby Yoda memes on Facebook, but they don't have anything to do with Star Wars. It's like, oh, when your girlfriend,
they don't make
like this.
any
I'm like,
sense.
I'm like, my gosh. I'm like, this is so like, yeah, like you said, it doesn't make any sense. I'm like, you
Like a
stupid.
Jordan level meme, like the one that he made himself. Like,
Yeah.
ones that don't make sense.
Yep, yeah. And there's people sharing them, like tagging like their significant other, and I'm like, oh my god, like,
I steer away from
Stop.
Facebook.
Well,
Just
as cool as Baby Yoda, Toy Yoda, the child is,
the child
it does bring in quite a few mainstream
people.
people,
Yeah.
screw 'em.
which can be good. You
Screw
know,
'em.
it means more audience are watching, but then you have
But
I don't
feel
know,
like
the
a lot of
general
people sharing
public,
those
like-
aren't watching it. Like I don't.
no, and that's the thing. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like
They're just like, oh, it's
they're
the new-
just clinging on to a
Oh, this
a
is
cute-
popular.
I mean,
character.
as much as I like to complain about hardcore fans of things, I mean, what's worse than hardcore fans of something are, fair weather fans of things. Just
Yes.
all fans basically about anything
that have a loud voice.
are bad.
Yeah.
The best kind of fan is the one who never says anything about the product, and then
Just
just
shut up,
yeah,
everybody.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
just
people
enjoy.
not like us.
But we can still talk about.
Yeah, we're special.
Exactly.
We have a podcast.
Yeah.
You want to listen.
Yeah, we have a voice. We have a platform.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where the season goes.
Yeah, I've liked all 3 episodes so far. They've been.
I think so far I've liked the second season better than season 1. Not that season 1 was bad at
I think
all.
I've liked it the same.
Season 1 was great, but so like just the amount of things that I think are coming in the future are.
Yeah. It just the show feels like a special. Like it doesn't feel like anything else on TV. Like I wouldn't say it's like high cinema or anything, but it's just a fun. Like
Yeah.
it feels different than most of the other stuff I watch. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it is.
yes, very good.
You guys didn't talk about the episode last week, but the last week's
Spiders.
episode, yeah, the spiders.
Icky.
Did you guys like the
Scary.
kind of the alien reference with the eggs with the
I liked it.
Baby Yoda.
Stupid Baby Yoda. Like just needs to stop eating random things.
alien wiener snake?
If Baby Yoda doesn't wander off and start screwing around,
I love how just curious he is.
Yeah.
he's hungry,
He's
man.
fearless.
I mean,
I can eat.
he's one of the funnier characters I can remember in a show. Whenever he shows up or does anything on screen, I'm usually chuckling.
I actually a couple. I think last week I just rewatched the first season and I got through it pretty quick. But probably the scene that makes me laugh with Baby Yoda the most, I think, was the last episode or the second to last episode. But Mando and I think her name is Cara Dune. They're down in the hull, talking and stuff, and the ship starts spinning out of control and alarms are going off, and they go up into the cockpit and Baby Yoda's just on the control stick.
yeah.
It's "Ah!" It's
Yeah,
such
that
a
seems-
funny image.
Yeah. I liked in this new episode that they revealed spoiler,
Yeah,
spoiler,
that's fine.
but that Mando's kind of part of a more religious
Oh,
cult.
an extremist cult.
An extremist part of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's very well. Yeah, and
It
that's
was hinted at in
that's the
episode
thing.
2.
If you watched the Clone Wars and I guess even Rebels, but all the Mandalorians always took their helmets off, and there was no
Not
big
big
problem.
deal, yeah.
So for people that had watched that and then watched Mandalorian afterwards, were like, "Wait, what?" I've seen Mandalorians
so,
take their helmets
yeah.
off everywhere, so it's kind of cool that they cleared up why exactly it was like that.
Mando's homeschooled.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah. Is there only 8 episodes, or is there 10?
I think there's 8 here.
Oh.
Even though I really enjoyed the episode, I was like, man, it was only 35 minutes. They're
Yeah.
going back down. I think the first episode was
It was 50,
The second one was 45 or something.
42.
Next one's gonna be 15 minutes.
They'll bump it back up, though. I think they...
More doesn't always mean better, but when it's Mandalorian, it's
I mean, you want
more.
you want 5 more levels to that tower that you're climbing.
Would you stop
Dave.
referencing that game?
You know what, Dave? You're off the podcast next.
Oh.
No.
But please still edit the show and
Yeah.
post it.
And pay for it.
All right. You'll get your money. I just need more time.
I need more time.
The holidays coming up.
He's trying to buy a PS5.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy a PS5.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
You know what, Landon? You buy me a PS5 and you'll be partway there.
What? Is that how deep we are in debt?
And then we'll call it even.
All right, Dave, one PS5.
So are you, Dave, and Colby still kind of...
Beefing? Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, we're in the bulk portion right now. We bulk and then we cut, and then we bulk and we cut. This is bulk.
I'm so confused.
What are you guys talking about?
That's when you work out.
No, that's not what I was
Dave.
talking about.
Nobody here works out. No, I'm talking. Are you guys still a little iffy on getting the PS5 like as soon as you can?
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to get one anytime soon. I didn't try to get one when Walmart was doing their thing, like Landon and everyone else was. You know, I there's no games right now that I want to play on the PS5. So I have no reason to get one right now at all.
Other than you could have a PS5.
But
you could be part of the
I'm not that
conversation.
kind of guy. I've never been that kind of guy. Like
Maybe you should try.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've never had a console off release. So I was talking to Landon the other day about it, and Landon,
my PS4 is so loud.
he just didn't he had no reason to tell me why I should get a PS5.
I mean, no, in all, there really is no
Right.
There's no super,
But at the same time,
I wouldn't say you're missing out on any games or anything like that
Right.
because I think the games that are out for the PS5 are also out for the PS4,
right?
which are only like 2 or
Yeah.
3 or something.
I just want it because the price isn't going to drop for probably another year or two at the
Right,
very least.
and
I'm
it's
like,
a new console.
yeah,
It's
like
it's
I'm like, I
fun,
got the
you know?
money. Money's not tight. I finally got
wait,
out of this
what was that?
slump,
What
I
did
got
you
out of
say?
this
Just
slump. I got out of the slump I was in. And
That was a
now
long slump.
yeah, the long slump, but I'm back. I'm back on top. So yeah, I'm gonna just treat myself. PS5 if they would take my money, but I can't find one anywhere. So
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I was in Walmart the other day and I was like, I'll just go look in the electronics section and see what's up. And there was a big sign like, PS5 only available online. So I checked online, not available.
Yeah, also not available.
just wandered
only
in the back
available
and
in
started
store.
looking.
Get me one.
So,
Please.
Mick, you are gonna get one as soon as you can, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I did see a DualSense controller there though.
Yeah, they are selling the controllers.
They're like $70 or $8.
I think they're
80.
69.
From what I've heard, the controller is a massive upgrade.
It looks a lot better.
Like the haptic feedback, the triggers, all
I've heard
the stuff.
it's very
like,
comfortable and just like a good controller.
I need to find
It's
out.
bigger too, I think.
Yeah, I need to find out if my headset will work with my PS5. Or if I need to buy a new one.
The Bluetooth,
The whatever
or is
one.
it plugged in?
It's wireless, but there's a part that you have to plug
The
in.
USB stick.
Yeah.
I think they said it should still work.
Okay,
Okay, that's
cool.
good.
Are you going to buy a new headset, Mick, so that I can get your old one?
I don't know if you want my old one because apparently my old one is the one that echoes really bad.
Oh, that's okay. The echo will be for everyone else to hear, not me.
No.
No, I actually want to get.
Oh
like
no,
a-
I'll just turn down the volume. It'll be like everyone else will say, "Hey, the echo's gone. Why did Michael never try to think to just turn the volume down on the headset?"
So I think for the PS5, I'm gonna get a plug-in like USB mic, like kind of one that we're using, and just have it.
I like the arm thing by your chair or whatever, and just
I actually might think about moving to a desk. I don't know if I want
get a
to.
little monitor.
Yeah, do a little different gaming setup.
Ooh, ooh,
Wait, why?
ooh.
No, just change for change's sake. Got a problem with
You're gonna
that?
spend extra
Yeah,
money
I
on
don't
a
like
monitor
change.
too, and like a nice chair or whatever.
Dave, stop
Doesn't
processing.
have to.
More
Let us
money.
know your
I'm.
Dude,
Like
money's not
he's
tight.
got like a giant TV and everything. I mean, I feel like buying a
It's not.
monitor.
It wouldn't like.
Mick has a tube TV. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
It takes minutes to warm up.
I mean, if I want the full experience of the PS5, which I probably should, if you buy a PS5, you want like the best like clarity you could get, and my TV is not a 4K.
Well, even that,
I think it barely pushes like 1080.
mine is a 4K, but I can't do some of the games on the PS5 can do 120 frames a second, and mine does not.
Yeah,
Go
you
up
need
to
like
that,
the HDMI 2.1 or something.
Or
Yeah.
you just need a faster refresh rate on the TV or the monitor.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
No, I think it's
You need the
it's
HDMI
specifically
2.1
the
or
HDMI.
whatever.
The fast refresh rate doesn't quite get you there.
Weird.
So
My PS4
mine can do the 60 frames and the 4K, but it can't quite. Which I don't think. I'll probably get the PS5 and then I'll probably wait a little bit longer and then get the new TV once. Because I don't think any of the games yet are doing 120 frames, but they're going.
Yeah.
It will be at some point.
Yeah.
So
My PS4 is so close to dying. That's the only reason I'm thinking about getting the PS5 as soon as I can.
I've actually been pretty happy with my PS4. It's hasn't really given me any trouble.
mine just screams when it runs Call
For the
of
amount of
Duty.
times that I've just left it on for days.
Dude, I envy your PS4.
Dude, it's a
I-
powerhouse.
I'd say
It's because it's the
probably-
Batman one.
Yeah, probably. Once or twice a month, I think mine's gone.
Yeah.
Like I think it just dies.
Like my
Is it
PS4 isn't even like loud or anything.
Not even
Must
with Call of
be
Duty.
nice.
No.
Dude, I was running Cold War last night, the new one.
Oh, did you buy it?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's fun.
It's really fun.
The zombies is fun. Multiplayer's fun.
Nice.
I haven't tried the campaign yet, but I'm excited for it. But I was running. I got done for the night. I was going to watch some TV. I was about to boot up Hulu, and my PS4 was just screaming. And I'm like, well, I guess I had the app suspended. I closed it, and it went from like... just died off to nothing. And I was like, oh, man. I'm like, I'm sorry, PS4.
Dang.
Like,
And you have the Pro too, don't you?
yeah. And it
That might
still
be
is-
worse though because it's just more power going through there. Like they might not have like compensated enough for like heat sink or
Dude,
something.
I'm
Maybe not.
rocking-
I've heard the PS5 is quiet.
That's what I've heard.
Super quiet.
And it looks great.
And I've heard they can update the fan that's in it. For,
I've heard that,
they
yeah,
they can
that's
update
crazy.
it. Like they can like change the speed of it, like in patches and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's super cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm rocking the OG PS4, the original.
Well, it's probably not an original model because you didn't get it at launch, so it's probably not like
When did you get it?
2 years ago.
October of 15.
That's when he
So
broke
2
his
years
when he broke his
after?
leg, right?
Yeah.
I think I got mine June of 15. So yeah, mine's an OG also. So shut up.
Can't
I
remember.
do, but mine doesn't have a cool design, so
It's just black, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
When did the console come out? The PS4.
End of
13.
2013, right?
I think I got it spring 2014 or maybe midway through.
Oh, you
I got it.
spoiled brat.
No. I bought it. I got it sometime right before. It was like a month or two before Infamous Second Son came out. I think.
Okay.
I remember.
Did you get the?
Landon
were you
has the
first
platinum
one-
for that game.
I do.
Were you the first one to have a PS4 out of all of us?
I might have been.
He might have been. I remember. It was
I
a
don't
big
know if
deal.
I don't think I'd met you guys yet when I had it.
It was a big
It
deal.
was
to go
right
over
around
to
when
your
I
place,
met you guys.
though.
I think.
Okay. When did you get yours, Dave?
Oh, I think it was September of 2014 because you and Jesse bought it for me, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't remember what was it for my birthday.
It must have been if it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
September.
yeah. They bought me a PS4.
I wouldn't have just bought
Great
you a
friends.
PS4.
Randomly, like
My birthday passed, but Christmas is coming up, guys.
no.
Nick?
I've already. I've done my part in buying somebody else's a console, so it's somebody else's turn.
Dave, Mick paid it forward, and
Dave, it's your turn now. Pass it on.
You're the next guy in the drive-through.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
Maybe
buy.
I'd kill
You know, Will's had such bad luck with his PC. I'll buy his PS5.
that's actually so sad. Will was saying the other day he might just have to buy like a whole new couple components.
Gosh, I'm not doing a PC anymore.
I won't build one.
That just
Actually, I don't
sounds
think
like
I
a
ever will.
nightmare.
I don't think I'll get one.
I just think it's so funny that Oliver doesn't take responsibility, even
for
though
building it.
though he built it,
and it's
like took a
pile
couple
of-
shortcuts, and like now Will's PC doesn't work.
Here's some really cheap software.
Oliver's like, we're already spending. We could spend $1,400, or we can spend $1,350. Like,
Yeah, I'm PS5 all the way.
oh yeah. I just like playing on a
As soon as I can get
console.
one.
I just like playing on a console.
It's clean, it's simple.
Trophies. I mean, yeah, clean, simple.
Is there not the achievement system with PC?
I don't
Yeah.
care about that.
You can
Is,
get
it-
it.
is
on
it through
PC.
Steam?
Yeah, through Steam. I don't care.
Well, you can also get them on with Xbox.
Gamer score. That's not real though.
Yeah, not
That's not real.
I mean, I know we joke about it because we said that like no one cares about achievements, but they did come out first, and
I don't know, but yeah, they're not real.
And they
And-
were like extremely popular when the. I
360.
mean, I'm sure they still are to some extent, but like when the 360 was like
Oh, dude,
Eh.
I had a 360.
going hard, like that was like the achievements were like it.
Yeah,
and
but I
then-
mean-
and the trophies for PlayStation were like
There's just like when I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in
those
Microsoft,
even
you
rolled
know.
out
I
late.
was in-
Those rolled out in like 2008 or something is when
I was in
trophies
cheap
came out.
maniac.
Were you?
Yeah, back in the day. Because I didn't have Xbox Live, so I just get all like these single player games. It's probably why I like multiplayer games better now. Like, I was
Okay.
deprived as a kid.
But yeah, when I get Steam achievements, I feel nothing. I'm just like, this is stupid. I don't care. Like,
That
when
is
I-
that is true, but it is freeing in a sense with some of the games you play. Like I played Outer Worlds on PC, and if I would have played that on PS4, I would have played on a harder difficulty. I would have done a lot of things differently, and
you
I
gotta
would,
do multiple playthroughs
and
anyway,
I
though. So
and,
you know,
and I
you
would
can
not
still
have
enjoy
enjoyed the
first time
game
through.
as much as I did if I had been playing on PS4.
I can still get the platinum. Just like 2-3 more playthroughs. That's all. I can do it.
Okay.
yeah, I'm really glad I don't care about
Dude, but, like,
trophies.
don't you want to see what's on the other side?
No,
Don't you want to know?
Ignorance
I
is
think
bliss.
I think he's looking across the table right now. And
I can see it.
The other side is depression.
I could see how much you're shaking.
But like that feeling though, when that platy pops,
Like,
you're
man, it's having withdrawals from popping a trophy.
Trophy
Get behind me,
withdrawals?
Satan,
Oh, no.
I will not bite of this fruit you speak of.
come on, just fight. Come on, just do it.
Yeah, no, yeah. If I get a trophy, it's like, oh, cool. But I'm not like, I need 6 more silvers to get the platinum.
Dude, I popped the trophy last night that I had nothing to do with.
Oh, you got the
Yeah,
zombies Easter egg.
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
you
I was
lucky
playing with
piece of
3 random people, not talking to any of them, and they did everything. And I was just running around the map. Like, I ran out of ammo and I had no money. So I was just running around the map with nothing. And they just went 30 rounds and did everything, and then a trophy popped. And, like, we just got out of there. I ranked up.
Is
Pretty good.
30 the end, or
I mean, if
did
you
that.
do all the
end?
Easter eggs, like I think it just keeps going forever if you don't do the.
Yeah, we were on endless mode, but we capped out.
Yeah, there are ways to escape in this version of the zombies.
And you get more rewards, I think.
So like after you hit like round 10, like every 5 rounds you can try to escape if you want, like through like an extraction. But like when you do it, like a lot of zombies come onto this, like it's just hundreds of
And
them.
you have to clear them all before the helicopter can land.
It's fun. You should get it, Mick.
I will.
You probably
I
will.
forgot that it was coming out, actually,
Yeah.
so I'll probably get it.
They
at
have
some point.
a cross-gen bundle for $70. Get them.
Oh, so that
both.
like gets the upgrade for
Yeah, so
PS5.
yeah.
Okay.
You should get it too, Dave. You like buying video games, right?
no? I don't like buying video games.
Come on, man.
Dave's like, I'm playing one right now. It's about a tower.
No, I beat that one. I beat that one, Colby.
I tuned out.
Well,
Anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about?
I'm feeling good. Feeling fresh.
I don't think we went long enough. Dave,
It's after midnight here, so let's talk a little bit. I mean, what's a really heavy subject we could touch on?
Heavy.
Weights.
Did we really-
big sandbags?
did we really land on the
Did we? I don't know.
gallons of water?
Gallons of
What
milk.
else?
Half gallons.
It all comes around. Okay, well, in that case, we'll leave it there. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Stop.
Please. No. No, he's still going.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.